Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us here on the DenverChannel.com. I'm Dale Cedars. Today is going to be still another slightly wet afternoon, a little drier than yesterday, but we still do have this low pressure system basically sitting right here. And until it moves east out of the state, we're just going to get this moisture whipping right around about lunchtime, noon. We were seeing some showers to the far northwest corner of the state and also just to the west near Evergreen and Genesee. Also, there's a little bit of lightning in these storms as they push right on through. As a result of the activity out there, our temperatures are not going to get that hot. We're going to see a high right around 70 degrees and then a nice little cool down. If you see some of these rain showers in your neighborhood, it could drop your temperature by about 10 degrees. Let's look at our futurecast and let me show you how this is sort of all going to play out. At around lunchtime, there's little activity off to the east and off to the west. It's mostly going to stay scattered throughout the early afternoon hours. This is what it looks like at 3. Your commute home today should be drier than yesterday. This evening, some of this activity is going to push off onto the eastern plains. Staying out there, that's where we can start to see some additional activity tomorrow. Just enough moisture in that air to fire off a few additional storms. As we widen it out and show you the statewide view, starting this also again at noon, you'll notice the bulk of the activities kind of staying north of that I-70 corridor until later on this evening. Then we get this band that pushes across. It's this one that, as it activates, could bring us just a little bit of severe weather. So let me show you exactly the area that we're talking about where we could see some of this. It's right there, shaded in that yellow. You'll notice it to the east of Colorado Springs, Pueblo, Trinidad, even down in Lamar. This whole area that's shaded in yellow could see some hail. Looks like it's going to be some small hail, but just be warned that you might see a little bit stronger activity in that part of town. As we widen this out again for that statewide view of the futurecast, this is where I'm going to start tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Once that severe weather pushes out, you can see it right out there to the east of the state, and it does look like we're going to get some of that moisture kind of trickling back into the state where we'll get just a little bit of activity, but it doesn't look like much. So for today, these are going to be our highs right around 70 degrees here in Denver, Greeley, and Fort Collins. The same out east near Sterling and Burlington. Higher elevations a little bit cooler. Leadville 51, Aspel 61, Steamboat looking at a high today of 64 degrees. Blackhawk's going to be even cooler. High of 56. Littleton 66, Boulder 68 degrees. Tomorrow we're going to warm up just a little bit. This is going to be about our average temperature this time of year, which is 74. 20% chance that you're going to see one of those storms in your neighborhood. Then Saturday, even warmer. This weekend looks to be great. Saturday, slight chance you might see an afternoon shower or two. But then come Monday, we really are going to get a dry air mass pushing in, and it looks to be dry for the beginning of our week.